December 4th, 2008, Brian McGrattan's sobriety day.
At the time, it was probably the lowest point in my life. It was a life-changing date, and things could have went either way for me. And I've stuck to the program, stayed on the right path, and things in my life couldn't be better.
For Jordan Tootoo, it's December 18th, 2010.
By far the best decision that I made in my life.
I've had Jordan since his rookie year, and we could see some of the red flags. And I said, I got to get you somewhere. I got to get you help. I had some of that in my own family, and I know how difficult it is, and sometimes you can't see it until someone really steps in. And I told Jordan, I says, you have to decide, or I'm deciding for you.
One of the things people say is how hard it is to ask for help. How hard was it?
Yeah, towards the end there, the last 2 or 3 months before I decided, it was brutal. And there were times I wanted to, but was scared. Obviously being a professional athlete, you're scared of, well, who's going to find out? But it just got to the point where, I kind of went on a big bender, and I called my mom at, I don't even know what time in the morning. I was bawling, and I said I need some help because, this is getting pretty bad. And I told her, I said I don't care if I ever play hockey again. I think that's the main reason I was afraid too. I'm like, what are people going to think of me? And it comes along like the first night I watched TV, and there was like maybe 4 or 5 days in, and I'm like, oh, I'll see the hockey scores and check the scores, and when all the guys kind of left, because you have to watch TV separate, like males and females watch it in different parts, right? So everybody kind of left, went to bed, and the first thing I see, I click on sports, and it's my name coming along the bottom, like Brian McGrattan enters, league subs. I'm like, oh man, I'm like, what are they, my parents have to go to work, and everything I thought that was going to be bad wasn't. Like, my parents went to work, and my mom had some friends come up to her at work saying, we have somebody in the same situation, we just want to know you have our support and all that stuff. So everything I thought was going to be bad wasn't, and some family members call and stuff, you have anything you want, you need, and let Brian know we're there for him and stuff like that. So I kind of went the other way.
In treatment, Jordan dealt with the 2002 suicide of brother and best friend Terrence.
It was part of getting things out, getting my demons out in rehab. Every time his name comes up, it brings a smile to my face. I'm just glad that people still remember him, and he's someone I look up to every day.
McGrattan is celebrating an engagement over Christmas to fiancée Michelle. Tootoo jokes longtime girlfriend Jennifer really likes this new side of him. They have great support, led by Trotz and the Predators.
We're built on second chances. We're an expansion team. Everybody that played on that team was getting a second chance.
He scores! Jordan Tootoo!
One of the things that Clara Hughes and others like her are trying to tell people is that if you're willing to ask for help, you can get assistance. What message would you want to give people about how that is true?
It is the best decision by far I've ever made, and I wouldn't have what I have today, and that's career side. Like, my career is great, yeah, it's awesome. My career is not going to last forever, but what I have on the other side of that career is going to last forever. That's amazing friends and family, wife, hopefully some kids, and just the way I feel every day. That's going to last forever, and it can happen if you want to get help.
And when you're stuck in those tough times, someone's only a phone call away, and people need to realize that.